What does a postpartum doula do? Well, postpartum is the time after the birth of the baby. So a postpartum doula supports the woman and her partner, if she has one, and her family in those days, weeks, and months after the birth of the baby. But like birth doulas, a lot of the stuff that we do is preparation, offering resources, referrals, helping our clients clarify what their needs are, checking in with their expectations. So there's a lot of conversations that a postpartum doula would have with her client if she met them before the baby was born, which is sometimes the case. And then they review a postpartum plan for how to thrive in the postpartum. And that's clarifying expectations, needs, and what tasks might need to be done that the woman would like help with. And what we at Birthways came up with was a postpartum menu for doulas, because we have all different kinds of doulas offering looking at the menu of possible doula services, of which is varied and diverse, and deciding which things they are interested in, which things really light them up when they think about supporting birthing people after their baby is born. Like, what lights you up? What do you really want to do? So there's some doulas who do a lot of work with making a postpartum plan prenatally, with helping the pregnant person unpack things and prepare for the postpartum, resource them, tell them about classes, practitioners, breastfeeding resources, breastfeeding educators and lactation consultants, and then they might help a lot with breastfeeding after. There's other postpartum doulas who are most interested in helping with siblings and the adjustment of the kids and assisting with childcare, baby support, childcare, and just making that transition really smooth for all the people in the household. Other postpartums have things like light housekeeping, popping casseroles in the oven, helping the client to set up a casserole calendar before, and if not, even helping her to prepare meals. So on our possible menu of postpartum doula services, we have things that are related to the birth and the care of the mother, like making a postpartum plan, making sure she has birth support, and planning for visitors in the postpartum or not, and just checking in with everyone's emotional tanks. Anyway, stuff like that. It's the kind of a prenatal skills and services. Then there's a lot of things that fall under the title of teaching, but we don't really teach. Like, we're not childbirth educators, but we're offering support, and we're offering resources in terms of how to soothe baby, how to accept help, how to get realistic expectations, the importance of skin to skin. It just goes on. Tons of stuff there. Then another thing is processing the birth and being that listener, that non-judgmental, supportive listener to her birth experience, however it might have gone. Breastfeeding or feeding the baby. Baby care. So lots of stuff that doulas do with overnight care. So staying on that first night or other nights and supporting the feeding of the child and the sleep of the mom or parents. So doulas do a lot of overnight care. Some of them do. They also assist with the day-to-day care of the baby, and they're with the woman as she's learning and navigating how to care for her child. And then tons of stuff with family care, as we said, sort of everything from shopping to gatekeeping of visitors to pet care to just the list goes on and on. So as doulas, as postpartum doulas, or if you're considering this as a vocation, please know that you get to decide what's on your menu of services, because we have doulas who If they're going to lift up a dish and clean up the kitchen, that's going to be their own kitchen they're cleaning, but they're not doing it at a client's house. And other doulas who just love this, just feel completely differently about light housekeeping, throwing a laundry and zipping around with a vacuum and stuff. And so it's a very flexible field in terms of determining what you feel comfortable offering. So just ask us if you have more questions.